What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to the Knicks Cave. I'm Jan, the Knicks fan, your host, and let's get right into it. But before we get into it, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment. You want to know when the next video going to drop. Hit that notification bell. The New York Knicks walk away with a victory, 102-93. What do y'all think was going to happen? For you Cleveland fans, what do you think was going to happen? Y'all thought y'all was going to get a victory in our house? No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Let's get into this game. Josh Hart get his first start and his first time in the playoffs. And what can you say about Josh Hart first start? I'm gonna say he was perfect for a first start and for the what I'm saying, his first time being in the playoffs. The man is playing like he's been here and played since he's been in the league, but we know he hasn't. Josh Hart had 19.7 rebounds, 2 steals. He went 7 for 12 from the field goal and 1 for 3 from downtown. That one 3-point shot was an important shot in my opinion. It's changed the whole momentum. I'll get into that, and later on, like the Cavs was making a run. They was making a move. Darius Garland was going crazy. I mean, he was getting busy. But he did have a little spark in the third quarter that got a brother worried. I'm not going to lie. It got me worried. But the thing about it, Donovan Mitchell, y'all superstar. Y'all superstar. The man y'all called the best player in this series. Getting outplayed by my man, Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson was doing this thing. Matter of fact, Jalen Brunson, what? He had 29.6 rebounds, 6 assists. He shot 11 for 22 from the field, going 5 for 9 from downtown, which was a delight to see because he was not shooting the 3 ball very well in the beginning of this series. What can I say? Jalen Brunson is the best player in this series, hands down. And I know a lot of y'all talk about Julius Randle, and he's having a little slow pace in this game. And yes, he is. And for one of my true subscribers, I'm going to put his comment up right here. I'm going to say this. I still think Julius Randle is suffering from his ankle. Point being, I hurt my ankle right after Julius Randle hurt his ankle, and my ankle still hurts. And I don't think I went as hard as he did. Like, I don't think I sprained it as worse as he did, and I'm still feeling the effects. So that might be bothering him right now in the playoffs. But he still have to step it up. You know what I'm saying? He's missing his jump shot, so he got to take it into the paint, especially when he got guys on him like Okoro or Garland or Mitchell. He got to take them into the box, and what that's going to do, that's going to open everything up for the other shooters. But he got to get himself more involved. What can I say about this game? Tibbs made some adjustments because, like I said earlier, Garland was making that run. The Cleveland Cavaliers was making that run in the third quarter. They took the lead, bam, and I got scared. I got worried. I was thinking about my predictions. I was like, am I going to be wrong? Are the Knicks going to let me down? No, sir. No, sir. The Knicks didn't do it. What happened was Tibbs he didn't make that adjustment right off the bat, but when he did, he stayed with it. And that's why I have to give him credit in this game, and I hope he continue to do the same thing because Bickerstaff have figured out what Tibbs was doing. And they had at a timeout they went to, the what they call it, the inside chatter at the bench or whatever. And Bickerstaff told guys what to do. And after he told them what to do, right now I'm going to tell you what he said. He told them they're going ISO with Jalen Brunson. So what y'all have to do is just stand your ground. Don't worry about behind you because your biggest got your back. Stand your ground. Garland started doing that, and that's how they overcame the lead that the New York Knicks had in the third quarter. It was an 18-point turnaround because the Knicks was up 15 points at one point. The Cavs took that into the not in the fourth quarter because the Knicks did. And I have to keep giving this team credit because when we go down, we somehow find a way to end the quarter with the lead. And that's how it's been in the games that we won in this series. Josh Hart, I know I spoke about Josh Hart and I showed him his points and everything. But the thing I want to see him get into the free throw line more. And I'm not saying it's his fault because he is attacking the basket. And that's one thing I can say about Josh Hart. Every time he get the ball, he attacked the basket. He's just not getting the calls. I can't really complain about the officiating because it was good officiating. Let's just get to the stats real quick. And then I'll get you with Barrett's stats. And then I'm going to be out of here. And then I'll probably be hitting you with another video for game 4 tomorrow or even tonight. All right, let's go to the stats real quick. The New York Knicks shot 45% in this game from the field goal. They went 27% from downtown. They're going to have to, like I said, we going to the second round. And we're going to have to shoot much better than that in the second round. And like I said, I still think it because we are playing right now the number one defensive team in the NBA. We're coming into the playoffs. So they're going to have to up that three-point shooting. The field goal percentage is not that bad. The Knicks went 38 for 84 from the floor. The Cavs went 36 for 77. They had a field goal percentage of 46.8. They went 6 for 23 from downtown. As bad as the New York Knicks have been, the Cavs has been worse. Well, in the last couple of games, because in game 2, they came out on fire. But they shot 26% from downtown for 3-point. The Knicks shot 64% from the free throw line, going 18 of 28. We got to start making our free throws. Yes, we won this game, but if it comes down to a close game, them free throws going to play a very important part. So we got to start making our free throws. The Cavs went 15 from 19 from the free throw line, hitting 78% of their shots. Rebounds, and the Knicks have been dominating the rebounds category, and we continue to do that. We grabbed 47 rebounds to their 33. Slide over to the defensive side, and we had 5 steals to their 3 steals, 7 blocks to their 5 steals. The Knicks, we didn't have that many turnovers. We had most of our turnovers in that third quarter. We had 5 turnovers in the third quarter, and that's how another reason the Cavs got up and took the lead. The Knicks got back in rhythm and took the lead back going into the fourth quarter. Assists. Cavs had 24 assists, and the Knicks had 15 assists. We got to start moving the ball more. Like I said, Bickerstaff told his team what to do on the ISO plays, and this is we got to stop running ISO so much. We got to start moving the ball a little bit more. Personal fouls, like I said, I really don't have any problem with the officiating. The Cavs had 23 fouls. The Knicks had 15 fouls. I know someone would say, "Oh, because the Knicks only had 15 fouls." No, I'm not. That's not why I don't have a problem with the officiating. I think the officiating was good. They let the players play. They called the fouls when the fouls needed to be called, and it was way better than game 2. Because game 2, I know a lot of you are gonna say, "Oh, the Cavs just outworked the Knicks," but nah. If you watch that game, the Cavs was allowed to throw their bodies and just throw themselves all in front of the New York Knicks, slap, grab, hands, arms, whatever, and there was no calls being made. And I said, if you're gonna not make calls, then it got to go both ways, and that didn't happen in game 2. And I think somebody made a phone call or we just at home. We'll see what happens when we get back to Cleveland. This was a good game. The Knicks was all over the Cavs, but one would say that Donovan Mitchell, that is, did not play up to par. Like I said, he is not playing like he's the best player on this in this series. He had 11 points. He went 5 from 18 from the field, 0 for 4 from downtown, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. He had 6 turnovers, 4 personal fouls, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Jarrett Allen, he had 14 points, 4 rebounds, no assists, 1 steal. He went 7 from 11 from the field, 4 personal fouls, 1 turnover. But it was Garland that got them in the game, and he had 23 points, 2 rebounds, 10 assists. That's why I would like to see. I didn't mean to switch up, but I want to see that from Jalen Brunson. I know Jalen Brunson is having 6 assists, but I want to see 10 assists from at least 1 or 2 games in this series or the next series, which I predict we be going in that round 2. Evan Mobley, he fouled out late in the fourth quarter. He had 12 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. He's 2 blocks. He shot 5 for 8 from the field, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. He had 2 turnovers, and like I say, he fouled out. And Caris LeVert, he didn't have the game. I wasn't expecting Caris LeVert to come out and do what he did in game 2, but he continued to play good basketball. And I think they are misusing him or giving him the ball at the wrong time, because he can be that guy when Donovan Mitchell is not playing the ball to play off Garland, in my opinion. And they didn't do that as well tonight. I guess in game 4, 5, they probably would look into that a little bit more. But he had 14 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. He went 4 for 10 from the field, 2 for 6 from downtown, 4 for 5 from the free throw line, 1 turnover, and 2 personal fouls. This was a game, I'm not going to say for the ages, but this was a game that's going to put the New York Knicks, how can I explain, back on the map. What I mean by that, once we go to round 2, and even if we don't get out of that round 2 series, they're gonna say the Knicks are heading back into that 90s and early 80s basketball. And we just gotta continually make the playoffs. I don't know what we're gonna do in the draft because it's looking like we don't have a first round pick or a second round pick. So I'm going to do a little bit more research on that. I want to do a video on that, so I was doing some research on that. But we're going to have to make 1 or 2 changes on the off season. I really don't want to get rid of none of our pieces right now. I mean, bring something in on the draft or even a free agency, because I think we got good players and stars or role players, whatever you want to say. I think the Knicks got a good team, not a complete team, but the Knicks got a good team. And I think we're 1 or 2 pieces away from being a great team. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think about that in the comments. And while you're down in that comment, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And what I like to say, I want everybody to stay safe, stay healthy. God bless and peace.